Alright, round two. On the draw, we are going to keep this hand because we have the Bazaar, we have Atarka, and Animate Dead, Vampiric Tutor. Like, the only thing we're missing is a blue source, but we could tutor for it if we need it, if we don't hit it off the bag Bazaar. So we'll go ahead and keep this. I don't think we're going to need the blue source right away just because we can loot away this Atarka and then bring it back. Oh, I hope we're playing against White Weenie. Alright, well there's our blue source, which I can loot, or I can just cast the Quicken next end of turn. Rakdos Signature. I'll go ahead and Quicken. Okay, and so for turn two, I just play the Swamp and pass. End of turn I could Vampiric Tutor for another Reanimator spell, and then I can Bazaar and Animate Dead or Exhume. Alright, let's tutor. Let's get Exhume. And I think we'll just use Exhume right now on the Sphinx. We're going to play this land. We'll draw 2 and discard 3. Okay. Well, we can't discard the Emrakul here for obvious reasons. Had I known I was going to get the Emrakul, I would have just gotten the Shallow Grave. But fortunately, we do have Dig Through Time. I'll pitch the Sphinx and the Atarka and a Swamp. That allows me to cast Exhume on the Sphinx. That way, if he plays another creature, I can reanimate the Atarka. So let's click our Sphinx and pass the turn. Hopefully this is good enough to take us to victory and he doesn't have something like Path to Exile or Swords to Plowshares. Excuse me. Fact or Fiction. Okay, so he missed his third land drop, so he's gonna want the lands. So I can do this or this. I think this is the correct split. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, he took the Hallow Fountain and the Elspeth. So let's go ahead and play our... Oh, we have Makeshift Mannequin too, so this actually allows us to get the Emrakul if we were to get a 4th mana source. So let's go ahead and attack. We're at 12, and then I can Dig Through Time and end of turn, but I would have to exile my Atarka to do that. That would allow me to get a land, and I would have the Makeshift Mannequin for Emrakul next turn. That seems better than actually doing the Atarka, keeping the Atarka in the yard. And if he kills this, okay, Corsive Portal. I think I'll just go ahead and kill him then. Let's... I mean, I could draw actually and discard 3 first, so I don't get rid of the Atarka. And the 3 that I would Animate Dead is one of them, obviously. So let's discard Swamp. and animate dead and dig through time. And now I can play a swamp, draw 2, discard 3. This swamp and the Emrakul. And in response to the ability, bring back the Emrakul. Oh, you know what? That was actually a punt. For some reason, I thought this was indestructible. So if he draws another mana source this turn, then I just punted the game. For some reason, I was thinking that Makeshift Mannequin gave haste, so I shouldn't have done that immediately. Dack Fading. Okay, that's not going to do anything. Yeah, so we didn't get punished for poorly playing that. I meant to do that on his turn, so that if he played the Elspeth, I could end of turn, Makeshift Mannequin, and get the Emrakul. But we know better than doing that. Yeah, we're not really able to change up our plans in the sideboard. We have Ultimate Price that we could bring in, but I didn't see any early creatures. Looks like he's playing like another kind of control list. We'll just submit what we got. Sundering Titan seems pretty good in this matchup since he's got all the colors. So you can see, because we were playing Deathrite Shaman, we actually ended up a couple of spells short in this deck, so we had to put some things in that we would normally wouldn't, like the Quicken and the Deathrite Shaman, but I think it's worked out okay. Like, the cards in the deck are so powerful, too, that you can end up short some playables and still be decent, like if you have a lot of tutor effects. And Bazaar of Baghdad. It's a great card. Okay, we're going to be on the draw. This hand is fine. We have a Careful Study that we'll probably just keep in our hand for a little bit. We'll Scribe with the Temple. And then we can turn to play Brain Maggot just to slow them down for a little bit. Sundering Titan is nice. So let's Scry with our Temple. We will put that on top. That's exactly what we want. So turn 2 we'll cast Brain Maggot. And then in turn 3 we can Careful Study, and I'm lagging a little bit. Still lagging a little bit. There we go. So we'll cast the Brain Maggot to see what's going on. Day of Judgment. So there's no creatures. I think we want to take Day of Judgment just so that he can't get rid of this. And so that leaves him with a Batterskull, a Burning Azinier, and a Mox Pearl. So we'll take the Day of Judgment and pass the turn. So it plays a land, plays the Mox Pearl, and then next turn we're going to be able to play the Swamp. And Careful Study. And we will pitch Inquisition and Sundering Titan. And we will exhume our Sundering Titan. That blows up one of our swamps, his plains, and a mountain. And we are on our way. Alright, we will just play the Watery Grave. Attack with everything. Opponent's on a 2-turn clock. Okay. Inky. So end of turn, if we'll just Vamp Tutor for Bazaar of Baghdad if he does anything, but he didn't. So we won that one. So off to round 3.